we will be moving on to show 9, and that is What Are We? Written by Samantha Ross and directed by Rose Collins. So, take it away, Rose. Rose?
Hello, I'm Rose. I'm the director of What We Are, and the characters and actors in the show are Molly Jackman as Dakota, a 23-year-old photographer that is in the hospital after an explosion. Mac McMullen is playing soldier number 1 who follows orders. He is part of the military and is charged with the button to launch a bomb. Mac also plays the doctor who works at the hospital where Dakota is being treated. Shaylee Farmer is soldier number 2, strong-willed. She's part of the military and is charged with pushing the button to launch a bomb. And Shaylee is also playing Dakota's mother. She is strong and cares very much about her child, and she works at an office.
I'm gonna do it.
An order is an order, Lieutenant.
Not when the lives of innocent people are in our hands. That's not an order that should rest with us.
But it is. That's the inevitability of this situation, and it's sad, but you vowed to follow these rules. Now push the button.
No,
What?
I'm not going to do
Push the damn button!
No,
You heard the general. Push the button, Lieutenant.
I can't.
Follow orders. Now push the fucking button.
Hello? Hello?
All right, vitals look good.
Hello?
Heart rate is stable,
Hello?
and oxygen levels are stable. Ma'am, you can come back and see her now.
Oh my God.
Mom?
No. Oh my God, my poor baby. That's not my baby. That's not my baby.
We couldn't save the patient's arms after the bomb hit. The right arm was already gone, and unfortunately, the left arm couldn't be saved when she was brought in. The sound of the blast has ruptured both eardrums and damaged bones in the middle ear, and the blast partially blinded her in her eyes. The spinal cord was also severed, and in surgery, the nerve endings that connected to the patient's vocal cords were damaged. The patient will likely never talk or move again. Other than that, the patient suffered a severe concussion. Her pelvic bone was shattered, as well as fractures to her skull and an open fracture to the patient's left collarbone.
Can you stop calling my child the patient?
It's up to you what you want to do. I know this is a very hard decision, but
You don't know shit.
in my career, I've seen many situations where the patient will never fully recover. And it's a hard time and a tough decision, but the medical staff and I are prepared to help you in any way necessary.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna need some time to think it over if that's okay. What's this?
Mama?
Saline bag.
Can I have some time alone with my daughter?
Of course, ma'am. Just hit this button if you need anything.
I'm sorry.
Mama, I'm scared. I can't move. Why can't I move?
It was so big. You were so far away. I should have been with you.
The light. That's all I remembered was the light. It was like a blink. Everything was dark after the light.
What kind of mother am I? I don't even know if you can hear me.
Mama?
But I'm so sorry, baby. You're in the hospital now. The doctors are taking really good care of you. They asked me what I want to do. God. How can I make that decision?
I came to find out the blast took my hearing, my arms, and my voice. Any mobility that I once had was paralyzed. I can see the world going on as it circles around me in a foggy haze, but all I could do was watch time passing with every face that entered and exited my room. There's a fly that I assume lives in the room with me. He'd fly around and land on my nose. It was always good when he came around. He kept me company. We were similar in a lot of ways. He can't speak, and neither can I, for starters. As crazy as it sounds, I feel like we understand each other. The biggest difference is he can fly away and I couldn't. I never understand why he stays when he has a whole big world open to him. We've become pretty good friends. I named him Arnold. I know it's not a very good name for a fly, but he'll never know it. He doesn't really like visitors. I think they scare him. Arnold is the only comfort I have other than my mom when she would visit for a little bit, but after everything shut down for the night and Arnold probably goes to bed too, it's just dark. The darkness is the worst. I wish I could ask them to leave the light on or project fun colors onto the only wall that I can look at. That would be nice.
Hey, Dakota baby. How you doing today? I'm good. The roads are all jam-packed. I'm sorry I'm late.
I could vaguely see the clock on the wall in front of me. It was blurry, but I always knew that my mom would come when the little line was at the top right and the big line was straight down.
I brought some food to eat with you. I don't like that you eat alone throughout the day.
She always stands over me so that I can see her, which I appreciate, even if she's blurry.
I've been trying to come every day on my lunch break. My boss, he's been laying people off recently. Money, you know. I don't think he'd ever do that to me. He's a good man. My friend Pam, on the other hand, I think she's going to get the boot any day now, which is sad. She's a real nice lady. She doesn't keep her desk clean, though. Sometimes it starts smelling and the whole office can smell it. It's funny when you think about it.
I'm sure she was talking about Pam again. Every day before the light, she would come home from work and complain about Pam and her desk or the fact that she didn't know how to file papers correctly. I never understood her and Pam's friendship. Pam was always nice. She always asked to see the new pictures I took over the week. She usually brought over dinners for us on Sundays because she didn't have family. So she would cook for us. She would never stay to eat, but it was nice that she brought it over.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, how is Dakota doing today?
I assume that she's doing okay, as circumstances will allow, I mean.
Well, that's all we can hope for, right?
I'm so tired. I just want the pain to stop.
And how are you?
I'm trying. I was looking through Dakota's room the other day and I found some pictures that she took a while ago. She's was a brilliant photographer.
That's nice.
Yeah, I guess. That's what she was doing when the bomb hit. They were being paid to take photos of the war, document it.
I'm sure they were. I'm sure she was very good.
She was.
I wish I could take pictures of Arnold. Sometimes I think about how I'm meant for him in a circle of life kind of way. Like when we die, we decompose and the flies lay eggs in our skin and eat our bodies. Arnold could have just been waiting for me to die. I think about that a lot.
Hey, baby. The boss, he laid me off today. Pam, she stayed. Pretty bullshit if you ask me. I mean, she can't even file papers correctly. I created that system and the bitch can't even stick with a simple alphabetical order. I can't even begin to tell you how many times I found the files meant for the C file and the V files. Those letters don't even look similar.
She's worn out.
God, I wish you could talk to me. Tell me everything's going to be okay, like when your dad left. You were so young, but you still hugged me and promised me that everything's going to be okay, even if it's just the two of us.
I wish she could just look into my eyes and know that everything is going to be okay.
We'd always talk about how when we won the lottery, we'd move into that big house out in the country and we'd have enough money to send you to the fancy school and we'd get a nice car and we'd always have each other. I guess it's always good to dream. You did good. School and you never got the house, but you always pulled through. And you made something of yourself, you know? Taking pictures and such. I never got that chance, and maybe that's a good thing. Because I guess now we see where your chance got you.
Arnold. He usually never comes out when Mama's around.
I'm sorry, baby. I'm just a little stressed. God damn it. How did Fly get in here?
Mama, stop. You're gonna hurt him.
Motherless bastard.
Don't hurt him. Stop, Mama. Please, don't hurt him. Arnold. I lost my only friend in a matter of seconds. It's funny how everything can change in the blink of an eye. My only friend and my freedom were both gone before we knew it. I guess that's another thing me and Arnold have in common. I know that she didn't know about him, but a small part of me resents her for taking him away from me. I'd like to imagine that he had a quick, painless death. If I could do anything, it would be to build him a little paper box and bury him in a garden surrounded by flowers. I think he'd like that. After that day when she killed Arnold, my mother stopped coming around as often. I don't know if she realized what she did or if she got tired of talking to me when she knew I couldn't respond back, but the loneliness ate away at me. Sure, doctors will come and go, but it's only to keep pumping life into me, a life that I don't want anymore. My life is the only thing I have left to lose at this point, and I can't help but wonder if it'd actually be a loss.
I'm sorry I've been gone a long time. Money's really tight right now. I had to sell the house in order to keep you in here. I'm living in a shitty studio apartment now downtown. I think it has rats. It's small, but it's the cheapest I could find while still being close to you. I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to keep the machines going, Dakota. It's expensive and you're not happy, baby. I know you're not. I can't keep holding on to hope that you're going to get better.
Feels like nothing's ever going to get better.
And I want to be here with you forever.
I can't live like this forever.
But I can't. God, why'd I let you go? You should have been home.
I was taking pictures to document the war for a news story.
You don't deserve this. You had such a bright future ahead of you. I can't even imagine how much pain you're in.
I was in a medical center when the bomb hit.
And if you're not happy, what's this all for?
I'm trying so hard to remember everything, Mama.
God, please. I just want my baby back.
I don't think I'll ever come back from this. And that's okay. What we are is fragile. Our world is fragile. Our minds are probably the strongest things we have. Time is infinite, and when our time is done, there will always be more.
Are you sure?
And what we are isn't made up of the things we see or hear, whether we can walk or talk. What we are is a collection of stories and experiences that we have and the love we have in our hearts. And the scary thing about what we are is that we're not permanent. Sometimes everything can change in a flash, in a clap of 2 magazines, or at the push of a button.
Thank you so much, everybody. That was What We Are by Samantha Ross, directed by Rose Collins. So cast, come on out and get your applause. Thanks, guys. It was so great.